The trial of former Senate President Dr. Bukola Saraki, Governors Aminu Tambuwal, Sokoto, and Bala Mohammed Bauchi are intensifying their push for the adoption of a consensus People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate from the north. They were in Makurdi, where they met with Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom to market the consensus option. They later held similar talks with Governor Dairos Ishaku, the Taraba State Governor's Lodge in Abuja. The governors, who have bought presidential nomination forms, hinted a scheduled plan to meet with former Vice President Atiku Abubakar last night. Atiku declared last week to fight for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) ticket. The meeting with Atiku, which was at the instance of the three aspirants, was in continuation of talks aimed at adopting one of them as a consensus candidate. Earlier, Saraki dismissed insinuation that the consensus arrangement was a ploy by PDP governors to edge Atiku out of the race. The former vice president is perceived not to be well disposed to the option, as he had a few days ago voiced his confidence in winning the ticket at the primaries. Saraki, who told reporters in the company of the Taraba governor that the consensus idea was being explored to minimize rancor and ensure unity in the party. He said, "Part of our plan is to meet with other aspirants. We intend to meet with the Waziri Adamawa Atiku later today. We have made plans to meet with the governor of Benue, and we also meet with other governors and the governors from the south early next week and some of the elders in the country. Yes, we all have our individual ambitions. We are all eminently qualified to lead this country, but we all cannot lead the country at the same time. What is important now is to provide leadership and unity. Let's close ranks, because if we all go to the primary, you know the problem that it will create, and we agree to work together and come up with a candidate. It is not being the president that matters, it is a teamwork that we want to bring to this country to make a change from what the leadership used to be. One person. The leadership we want to provide in 2023 is a leadership of unity, where we'll all play a role, because it is clear that the problem of Nigeria is not what one person can do, and that starts now in the emergence of that candidate." Ishaku commended the initiative of the three aspirants, saying, "That is the supported initiative wholeheartedly." He said, "I'm sure my colleagues too will give you the same support, and any right-thinking person should be able to support this mission. We only have to produce one person. Let's work together, hold our hands together, and agree that this person should be our leader, and then we'll all fall in line." In Makurdi, the aspirants pledged their commitment to a rancor-free contest. Saraki, Tambuwal, Bala Mohammed takes consensus campaign to Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar, we know he declared his intentions to run. Even before declaring his intentions to run, his friends and his allies, they've already purchased the 40 million naira form for him. So we know that he's very serious. For doing that alone, we know he was criticized. That the party itself, PDP, they've not agreed on zoning. He's already buying form. What if they don't zone the ticket to the north? Or is there something else he's planning? For that act alone, he was criticized for that. But we know, however, he did make his intentions known. So it's already in the open that he wants to become president. But not just him within the fold. There are other persons within the PDP as well that are already showing their interest to run. What these three are talking about, Saraki, Tambuwal, and Bala Mohammed, they are saying that they know that everybody, they've all got their personal interest and personal ambition. The politics in Nigeria is that of personal interest, we know that. But they are saying that they should come together and agree on one candidate, so that if they go into the primaries with a consensus candidate, it's more better, they have more hold. It will be better. Atiku Abubakar has been eyeing this seat for a very long time. As a matter of fact, he's one politician that has contested in virtually all of the elections And he has moved camp a couple of times. When he sees that he's not getting it here, he will move to the other side. He's done a lot of movement. And here he is wanting to contest again. These guys, they are saying, let's work together. But we know when Atiku declared his intentions to run, it didn't seem like he was ready to step down for anybody. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be intense. He didn't seem like he was going to step down for anybody. He was so confident. Yesterday, Wike, governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, we saw how he lashed out. He was speaking to Atiku Abubakar. He didn't mention name though, but everyone knew that it was Atiku Abubakar he was referring to. That those of you that claim that you want to use privatization, you want to use setting up of companies to change the situation, that what are the things you have done? Come and show us. That was why when Wike was declaring his own intentions to run for presidency after meeting with the Benue State governor, Samuel Ortom. The way it is right now, they are all they are all working on their own journeys. Wike has declared his intentions. Saraki, we know, wants to run. Tambuwal wants to run. But in the meantime, these three, Saraki, Tambuwal, and Bala Mohammed, they feel that let them sit together and decide. Are they going to step down for Atiku Abubakar, or are they going to call on Atiku Abubakar step down for this person? But the most important thing right now is that Southern governors are demanding presidency, and Southern governor, they've made a statement, they've reiterated this statement over and over again. Their position has not changed. That any political party that filled a northerner, they should know that that party has lost. Any political party. So if the southern governors, we have the two parties in this region. The southern governors, they are made up of the two major political parties. We know that there is ABGA in there, but the two major political parties, they make up the southern governors. So we have PDP there, we have APC, and they have insisted that any political party that fills a northerner. So these northerners, they already know that calls are being made, demand are being made for a southern president to emerge, but they are still pushing. These three, they still believe that they should come up with a consensus candidate. They should agree on this. It might lead to something else. Atiku Abubakar doesn't look like he's going to step down for anyone because he has purchased forms already. Then they are telling him to step down. In all of this, we know that politicians will always be politicians. It's their interest. They are just fighting for their personal interests, not for the masses. They are not fighting for the masses. But what we, the masses, were after is we're after change. We're after change after being under President Muhammad Buhari for Buhari's government for these nearly 8 years. Nothing about all that he promised. So we want something different. That is what we are demanding. But for them, it's just their personal interest. It's been their lifelong ambition to become president and all of that. But that is not what the masses want. We want change. Well, guys, leave us your own take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.